Okay, this is the DNA story for Margaret Gallagher. Okay, there's her ethnicity estimate. We're showing 61% Europe East, 13% Europe South, 11% Europe West. So her DNA is mostly European and Eastern European. Okay, and let's go here. Now see over here, all these, the yellow one would be the Europe East. There's the Poland DNA markers. We know that Aunt Maggie's DNA is in all these areas. Go back out to here. Okay. Now that's the overall there. Now we're going to click on the 1800 and look at all her markers there. That's her DNA is everywhere there. Czech Republic, Slovakia, a lot in northern Poland, some over here in the Ukraine also too, which is now Russia, or Russia wants it back. She hasn't anything yet in the Americas. Let me close this out so we can see the Americas when they come in. We'll see them. She doesn't have anything over here in the Americas yet. And that's up to 1800. We know that Aunt Maggie's DNA is there in all them them highlighted little circles. That means her marker is there. Okay, we'll click to 1825. And they're all still in the same places. I don't think we have any American yet. Let me go over to here yet and see. Nope. It's all still in Europe up to 1825. We'll click to 1850. And is she still all there in them same places? Nothing in the States yet. I think it is until 1875 here when it comes into the States. Let me see to be sure. Yes, there's nothing there yet. 1875 we'll click on. And there it is. That's where her migration starts. Somewhere before 1875. Let me zoom in on that a little. And came directly out of Poland into over here into the States, into all these areas. I'll highlight that a little more, and you can see the big Chicago one, the whole Chicago area there. Some of her DNA is up in here too, in Michigan, Wisconsin, over there, New York, New Jersey areas. 1875. We'll click to 1900. Now she has more of her DNA that's now come over from Slovakia. We see. And the Czech Republic. See where that, let me go back over here. We see where these are new on the 1900 one. Let me get over here. And then ones that came out of Slovakia are the brown markers. And they're in Ohio, Pennsylvania area there. And there's some more of the brown that's arrived there in the Chicago area too. Over here in Illinois, and that's over in the Moline area. That's interesting. I didn't notice that till now. That's the Moline Rock Island connection. Let me zoom in on that a little more. Yes, let me go back to 1875 and see if that's there. Then. Yes. No, not really. Some of it, yes, but it's stronger there in the 1900 one. Because there's the brown circle too, so the Polish line is there now also. Okay, we'll click to the 1925. And now all of her DNA is out of Europe. Her direct DNA is out of Europe. The markers are still there, meaning that's where they came from, but now all of it is in America. Okay, let me highlight that a little. Yep. It's all in America right now by the 1925. So we'll go here as a quick review. There's the original ethnicity, comes from all them areas. Most notably here and here, the yellow and that brown. There's the 1800 where we have all her markers, and boy, that's quite a bit in the Czech Republic. That's neat. And in Poland. Very interesting. Very interesting. And I like the brown markers here in the Hungarian. That's the how have I heard it from Grandma Mary, or I've heard you and others, Mom and Dad, tell stories of the Bohemian English. That's the Bohemian area. This Hungary, Slovakia, Romania, this Croatia, that's all Bohemia area. So that's proven. That story that came down on our line is true. There it is, the markers to prove it. 1825, all still there in Eastern Europe. 1850, all still there in Europe. In 1875 is when the first migration happens over to the States. And then the 1900, more of it's migrated to the States, into that Moline area. That's kind of neat. And then 1925. Okay, that concludes our DNA story for Margaret Gallagher. Hope you liked it, Aunt Maggie. I liked it. Thank you for participating with us.